Welcome back. Good morning, if it is morning when you're watching this. Today we're going to do a full day of eating, and Aaron's going to get the push session that we've got in with Pierce today, and just capture a little bit more of my day-to-day shit and my routine as it stands. Now I am week 2 into prep. AM sups, I'll actually be having these with meal 1. I'm going to take Clan now and then do my cardio, then come back and have these. Just because when I have all these together, I feel like, I don't know, it makes my stomach a little bit unsettled. So I just take them while I'm eating. Got omega-3s, krill oil, vitamin D3 and K2, multivit, P5P, the all-in-one organ defense, liver, kidney and heart, and vitamin C. Right, okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go and do cardio now. Before I go and do cardio, it's someone's special birthday today. I've got him a little birthday outfit and some treats coming, haven't we, Box? And a little cake. Are you ready, Aaron? You can smell dogs, can't you? Yes, I am having cow's milk. Kill me, sue me. 9 o'clock, I'll be done. I told Aaron not to put these on the YouTube, but I just thought, fuck it, like, I'm a normal human being. I've saved these trainers, right, just for the spin bike. Obviously, they're fucking rats. Like, they've got holes in them and everything, but this is me being real, that I'm not gonna wear like a fucking 200-pound pair of trainers to go on the spin bike on. Just a knackered old holy piece of shit, because, you know. Just twist them around. Oh, fucking hell. I'm asking for it, aren't I? So meal 1 is bagel, 15 grams of Philly lightest, 150 grams of egg whites, 1 whole egg, and four bacon medallions, unsmoked. And also there's 50 grams of avocado, but I don't have any avocado, so I'm gonna get some later and then put it with another meal, probably the mince meal, or yeah, I'll probably put it with the burgers. It's funny, this has come at a perfect time. I've just had a message off a client in one of in the group chat that I've got with all the boys. And he was just saying that, in fact, I'll read it to you, about a previous coach that I'd worked with. And although he got really good results, the relationship he had with the coach was like point and click. And he just said it wasn't sustainable. The personal touch you get with Max, and from what I can see, the likes of Christian and others, is the care about the relationship they have with their clients and getting the best out of everyone. Christian said it himself, if you're a boring cunt as a coach, then you'll attract boring clients. The fucked up thing is you spend X amount across the year, countless messages, check-ins between you and your coach, and to feel like you could walk past them in public and them not know who you are is scary. And that's huge. Like, that's massive for me. And I actually know clients, or not mine, but I know people within the industry that have experienced that, like clients who have had coaches and they've actually walked past them in the street and they've not even known who they were, or they've actively seemed to like withdraw and avoid having some sort of communication with them because there's no relationship, because there's nothing to discuss, because they haven't learned to get to know the person that they're working with. And it's, for me, that's not what coaching is about. It's about developing that relationship. Is that okay, Aaron? Is that good? What can I do better?
Fresh ones up there.
Fucking most bougie cunt I know. Okay, get this down me. Huh?
And chili flakes.
Chili flakes?
Yeah, trust me.
We're going chili flakes, yeah?
Yeah, I say every day is chili flakes, salt, perfect.
Ready? You happy? Harv! Honestly, kids fucking deaf. There's no surprise really. In fact, I've just realised, screaming in this, is that going in your ear hole? Sorry, mate. Right, I'm gonna do check-ins. I've got a few other bits I need to do as well. Me and Harvey are gonna take Box for a walk. I'll grab those bits from Morrison's, and then I might have meal too actually before we go, and then I can do the walk, get back, and then sort myself out and go and train. I've just made meal two. It's 100 grams of cream of rice, 80 grams of the JP Performance Whey, cinnamon. So after a couple of conversations with a few of my clients recently, especially the ones that are in prep, they're all talking about comparing themselves to, or a lot of them are comparing themselves to other competitors or other people that they're seeing on social media, other first timers and whatnot, people their own age. And I think it's really important to realise and recognise that these people you're comparing yourself to, you don't know their circumstances, you don't know their situations. They could be entirely different to yours. They could have been training for 2, 3, 4 years longer than you have. Some of these guys that you compare yourself on socials could have been taking PEDs for a length of time. You just never know. And it's true what they say, comparison is the thief of joy. And it's important to remember that. What are the positives from comparing yourself from one person to the next? So I've got like a little, with my routine, I've like set something out for me which makes it much more easy and manageable. So there's Morrison's, which is about a 30-minute walk away. And I regularly, well, I don't actually do any big shops. What I do is, fuck's sake. So I don't actually do any big shops. Every day I'll like do this route, work my way over to Morrison's, grab a few little bits daily, and then walk back. And it just ensures that by not doing these big shops or relying on having to go to the shop and doing them, and I'm getting my steps in. It's like something that I've got to do on a day-to-day basis to get my steps in. And I just consider it like it changes my mindset towards doing that task. And then once I've knocked off those, which is usually anywhere between 5,000 and 7,000 steps, I've then got another little route, another little walk with Box around the lake near mine, which is anywhere between like 4,000 and 6,000. And then off the back of that, I've got another one. Oh mate, you dirty bitch. So woo woo woo. Yeah. Nice day, you know. Yeah. Oh yeah. Turn it down. The infamous Titan. Anyone that hasn't seen or heard.
Full Circle Part 1 on SoundCloud now.
When's part 2?
When I feel like it. It's all sorted and done.
Keep your eyes and ears peeled for part 2 because it is
heavy as fuck.
It's just as good. Oh yeah, by the way, I've got a little dink on the car. You might want to have a little look at this. I may have maybe just scratched it a little bit, reversing out after I got it washed. This was like out here, and I've just kicked all this in. Oh, yeah, be all right. Huh? Yeah, exactly. Just buff it out. All right, okay, so me and Pierce are in for push today. It's a shoulder dominant session. P, what we got first?
Lateral raise.
Dumbbell lateral raise. Shoulder press? Prime shoulder press. The incline Smith press. Dips, triceps. We're gonna do a bit of abs to start with as well because Pierce's abs are shit.
Plus what?
Pierce's abs are shit. It's all right, he's better than me everywhere else, so. Just on intensity, because it's something that I'm working through with a lot of clients at the moment. And people think, I've mentioned this before actually, but people think intensity is something that just is. You either do it or you don't do it. But what you'll find is that it's a progressive thing. Like, you constantly have to push harder. As your training intensity increases, as you train harder on what you're doing in that moment, you end up progressing weight, and then as you progress weight, it gets harder, so your intensity has to increase. Do you think, let's say someone who's been training a year, who is maybe hack squatting 2 plates, and they train to absolute failure, do you reckon that's harder for them? Or do you reckon that's as hard as maybe some bodybuilder who's been doing it 10 years, who's shifting 7 plates to absolute failure? Whose intensity is greater? They're both training to failure, but the guy with more muscle, shifting more load, is having to take it much further in order to reach failure. And it's a progressive learning thing. It's so warm. What is this? 12 or 10?
It'll be a better set for me.
Yeah. Mental battle, it's a mind game. Just a 5 on either side, get 1 rep more. That's the plan. Get in his head.
Better delts.
Headphones.
I'll let they borrow one.
Let's do this.
Big fucking set, bro. Strong as fuck, Max. Count me in.
1, 2. Yep.
Let's go. Yours. Work now. Easy. Same. Cheers, mate. Set.
Mate, like 2 kilos in, wow.
That's what I've done this week.
Yeah, 2 kilos in 3 days.
6 hours kip last night. Pissing, bruv.
Back up again this morning,
Started
but still, it's
pissing
like, still a kilo. You really do feel it in strength, don't you?
Do you know what? My first few I didn't. First 4 kilo, I've been fucking getting stronger every session. This is the first session where it's been a bit like.
I suppose you've been like on cycle as well, though. No. Yeah. The timeline's a little bit different with you, innit? Because like, as soon as I started prep is when I started cycle, and you lost a little bit as that was probably kicking in, whereas I've lost quite a lot. I'm already feeling it in terms of strength, but hopefully the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, oh, bro, now cycle's kicking in. You'll be flying.
I wanted to touch on this today, but this has led me into it quite well. So we normally use the Cybex Smith, and I think, you know, the name, the brand, it's quite enticing to just stick with that because of what it is. And recently I've not been getting on with it, and like it's just not felt right. It's quite unstable. I don't know whether it's maybe this machine or just how it's built for me specifically, but I've just aired it to Pierce, and he said exactly the same, like something just doesn't feel right. And rather than just continuing as we were and just making it do, we've moved on to the Atlantis, given it a couple of sets, and it just feels so much better. For me, stability is everything. Like the last thing you want to be doing is putting 2.5, 3.5 plates on and being all over the place because the Smith machine's unsturdy. So we've moved to the Atlantis, it's a lot more solid, will be a better set. I'm gonna work on that.
Let's go. Drive. That's all you, no fucking touch. Show me now. Big brace. And drive. Come on, Max, take that rep. Let's go.
Hey.
Beautiful.
That was heavy. Nah, it was good shout. I appreciate that. It's really important on especially like pressing movements when you can spot someone. Don't allow it to stick. But you notice that on that last rep, it was obviously an iffy rep, wasn't it?
Oh
like,
yeah, it weren't coming as mine.
Without me, it wasn't happening. But having me there to reassure him that I'm not going to let it stick means that he can go for it. Now, the reason for that is in other movements like a leg press or maybe a hack, you might see it stop and then you'll go again. But I think you're particularly vulnerable when pressing for something to go wrong, and also for you to try and move around and manipulate your position to try and get it moving again. While I'm there, keeping the momentum and keeping it moving, it keeps him locked in and allowing him to just continue pushing without having to move around.
Yes, come on. Yep. Nah, can't spot that. I thought the touch itself might even just get you up, you know what I'm saying? Bro.
A touch will get me up. Yeah. I'm feeling it today, you know. Like those weight drops recently, they're really getting me.
I feel so
crazy.
I feel so weak.
Yeah, I know, innit? I really wasn't expecting it to be that bad.
Legs and back were beauty. Legs and back are flying.
I mean, we're getting stronger. It is.
It's push.
I say this to all the boys all the time. As soon as weight comes down, stability and weight drives weight. But
leverage is different, innit?
Yeah. Also, if anyone's wondering why we're doing the dip station, because I know there's going to be loads of people wondering, well, that's not optimal. It's because we enjoy it. That's it. Like, there's a lot of stuff that we actually do, which are probably...
Are they not optimal dips?
I think a lot of people... Yeah. A lot of people will say there's more optimal movements than doing a dip on a dip station.
I feel
in terms of the profile, I mean, obviously you putting the chain on sort of alleviates that, but then you'd say, well, what about stability? What about... But we fucking just enjoy it, innit?
Yeah. I just feel safe, and I feel like it's one of them... I just feel like it's something that I can progress numbers on.
Yeah.
Like lose a bit of that strictness that I normally do because it feels safe.
Yeah.
So when I'm fully in the stretch, I've got no fucking issues in my pec tying, which unlike a Smith press, I'm iffy out at bottom.
Yeah.
So because I feel safe with it,
I think it's a big thing for me as well. Like,
safety is massive.
Enjoying your sessions as well.
Yeah.
Like picking things you enjoy over things that might be considered optimal. Like if you're not enjoying what you're doing, I think there's something in terms of like your mentality towards training as well.
You want to progress it harder if you're enjoying it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I know the hack squat would be considered optimal. I know that Cybex hack is mint, but let's say it wasn't. I fucking love that machine. I love everything about how it challenges me and just like progressing it, and even if it wasn't optimal, I'd still do it because I love it so much. And my mentality going into leg sessions, despite them being fucking hideous, is like it's an opportunity to tackle that thing again.
Yeah.
And like, I'm up for it. Like I'm ready for it. You see me the other day at legs, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like I want it. So yeah. this off. Cheers, mate.
Yes, Max. Now we work. Squeeze, yes. Come on, big fucking chest, Max. Fill it up now. Beautiful. Squeeze.
Yeah. I mean, you've definitely got me on the legs. Yes. Yeah, man, I
might
can't
be
fucking
skinny
wait.
as fuck, but I'm gonna be absolutely inside that.
Was that your first show?
No, I'm gonna do a PCA.
No, I mean, was that your first show that you ever did? Like, when was it?
Oh yeah, first time ever. I did the regional, came second, should have won it. The guy who beat me was fat as fuck.
Yeah,
he was
been
bigger
there.
than me, but he was fat as fuck still. And then went to British, came second at British.
Fucking
That was
unreal,
close
mate.
as well, but the kid that beat me were just
Unreal.
crazy. Jay
Mate,
made.
I can't believe that was your first time competing. I can't believe you were a first timer. I can't believe you look like that. Like the level of it does go to show this whole like first timers can't get
In condition. Oh,
get
mate.
bollocks in it.
Bollocks.
But I can't say I definitely wasn't as lean as what you were when I first competed, but
Yeah.
I was still
Respectable for
really
a first
respectable,
timer.
mate. Yeah, I was very happy with what I brought to stage on all 3 occasions.
Yeah.
So yeah, like if I can beat that, I'll be happy. I think I'll do a good job of that.
That's the main thing. Beat yourself, bro, and you've won already, haven't
Yeah,
you?
man. Yeah, I'm
That's
excited.
all you can do.
I'm really excited. You're not just going to do the other side, or
What, brother?
are you not going to do the other side?
Yeah, well, I've just done both arms. Like, warm up anyway. You're going from bottom. Big delts, bro. Work for it. Fucking rep out now then, let's go. Just work. Just fucking work, yes.
Bit smoother. I still feel like I'm definitely leaner. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but feel like I've got definitely leaner, but lost that fullness. So it's like I'm in this weird in the middle stage where drugs are like just sort of getting in. Body composition's improving because weight's come down, but I'm also soft, so like that pot isn't the same. If anyone knows like what it's like to be full and lean, it's ridiculous. It's like you're wearing a suit of armour, mate. Like, your muscle proper presses up against the skin. But then sometimes when you're flat, but you're getting leaner, you don't actually look or even feel leaner because your skin's like a bit loose, the muscle's a bit like softer. So I feel like I'm like there-ish. I'm not completely depleted by no means, but I'm just definitely a little bit softer, but getting a little bit leaner. That's getting better. Right, okay. We'll finish it there. Okay, so this is obviously the midway point of week 2 of prep. It's 10-ish days into my cycle. Got another 15 weeks till show day. Coming in fairly quick, 4 kilos lost since the start of last week, so 10 days, 4 kilos. But I'm expecting that to maybe keep going down, maybe hit like 17, 16. Then as gear hits, so that body weight start holding or maybe even come back up a bit, even as we start pushing expenditure and food a little bit harder. Looking at my current shape, at where I'm at condition, I mean, I was 101 on stage 2 years ago. I'd love to get down to maybe like 107, leaner, so 6 kilos of muscle in 2 years, not too bad. And hopefully, like I said, a little bit leaner. And then, yeah, probably into another off season. Okay, so post workout, we've got 125 grams of cocoa pops. Yeah, that will. And then I usually, some people are going to turn their nose up at this, I usually put 300 ml of rice milk, but I actually, no, I don't have any rice milk, so I'm just going to go regular milk and just put 200 ml in. And then I've got 80 grams of protein powder to go with it. I'm not going to put it in the cocoa pops. I'm a bit weird about it. I like just enjoying the cocoa pops on their own. So I blend up the whey and have it as a shake. Wait. I can't fit it around your big fat neck. Come on then. Oh, fucking hell. Are you a birthday boy? Look what I've got you. What's this? What's this, mate? What's this? You're going to remember. I'm going to shut this door, otherwise it'll run off with it. What's this? Paw. What's it? Good boy. Other one? Other paw? Good boy. Birthday boy. Am I a loser? Am I a loser? Does this make me a bit pathetic? Genuinely, I needed some confirmation there that I'm not being weird. What's it? What's this? What's it? Good boy. I never got that fucking avocado, did I? Bastard. What are you fruity still in? What are you saying fruity still to? Right, now Aaron's let Boxer finish fucking absolutely destroying his bed and humping it to fuck. Yeah, sick. So I've had to go out and get some avocados and mince. The next meal is going to be chicken, rice. Oh shit. Chicken, rice, don't count. Huh?
I stopped it.
Oh.
Because you were going out. I thought there's no point in leaving it
Fair.
there.
So the next meal is chicken, rice in a wrap, avocado, a little bit of honey. I measure the honey, and then just a handful of tomatoes. I don't track them. And then the last meal is 5% mince burgers. It's 250 gram with 2 brioche buns and something. Oh, peanut butter and jam. If you, like, people turn their nose up at the peanut butter and jam thing on burgers, but honestly, until you try it, then you can't really comment. I get him a jumbo, like an antler, and a fluffy toy bone, and he's sat there destroying his bed and eating fluff. Yes, only 2 tomatoes. People were beefing me about this. Like, oh, don't go fucking crazy with the tomatoes. Oh, no, I won't. I don't want to go crazy with the tomatoes. All right, 2's enough. Fucking leave me alone. No, I don't think I am ready. No, massively fuck this up. Oh, recovery. No. Yeah. Sweet, just. I've done it. Oh, stop it. I feel like you're catching me like just, you've done that twice now. Fuck off. Woo-woo! I'll go fuck myself. Right, okay, so that is everything from me. I've got that last meal to have, but I'm not going to keep Aaron any longer. He's been with me since 7:30 this morning, so I thought I'd let him shoot. I've got a massage in about 20 minutes at R&R, or Ultraflex. But again, I didn't want to drag Aaron to that because he's already done a 12-hour day. So, yeah, that's everything from me this YouTube, this time. This, what? Oh yeah, Christian next Friday. We're training. Me and Christian and Pierce are training legs next Friday. I don't know if it's going to be Ultra or S20. And Nathan's going to come down and make sure that we're killing each other. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Boxy, what's this?